In fact, she emphasized that these imports are tightly regulated and required for specific industrial purposes. And the process involves rigorous approval, which can take years. And both the exporting and importing countries must ensure that these materials are used as intended. So last month, the European Union said it received requests from Nigeria and 23 other non-members of the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development countries seeking inclusion in the list of nations eligible to import non-hazardous waste from the European Union. So talk about carrying your hand and going to buy trouble. You use your own hand and go and buy fights. That is what it is. So we also want to be a part of the countries that import non-hazardous waste from the European Union. Non-hazardous waste, which accounts for 95.6% of solid waste produced in Europe, includes municipal waste such as packaging, clothing, bottles, and plastics, as well as demolition materials like concrete, bricks, stones, and food waste. Are these some things that we don't have? Or maybe we don't have these things. We don't have it. No, we don't use it. Do we use it? If we do use it, then we should be able to recycle these things and use them for what they are intended for, in aiding power generation, which we're still suffering up until now, by the way. Yes, power generation has been an issue. You and I know about the legendary national grid collapses. I mean, it's been collapsing. Now, in fact, it's more like a customary conversation now. When did it collapse again? I say yesterday, okay, we'll get better. Don't worry, they'll fix it. And it is now a statement that the request was made in line with the new waste shipment regulation introduced as part of EU's Green Deal and Circular Economic Action Plan. Well, let's go hear what you say about this. What do you think about this importations? I mean, this waste importation, non-hazardous. I have to stress it because that's what it is. Non-hazardous waste importation, into the country to help power generation, to help the textile industry, to also help in, enhancing and producing cement kilns. And then finally it will also give us foreign exchange. 0907-353-0044 is that number to call. The other number is 0908-766-8888. WhatsApp portal number is 0909-705-4450. Is this really a case of mispriority? Right? Not knowing what to really get our hands into. And as it stands from the reports reaching us, we're the ones who have extended our hand of fellowship to the European Union, saying we also want to be part of those who will be benefiting from the non-hazardous waste, from the EU, just to do some of these things in our country. All right, so going to the WhatsApp portal now. Well, okay, I see a couple of messages right now, and we should delve into these messages already. Okay, so this one right here is saying, Aisha Mohammed right there from Kano, I'm appalled by this decision. It is clear case of environmental racism, and we won't stand for it. Okay, Emeka Okoro from Enugu State is saying, we should focus on developing our own waste management infrastructure instead of relying on the EU's toxic wastes. Emeka Okoro right there. Well, Tunde Oyedele in Lagos now is saying, I don't understand why we're doing this. It's like we're begging for environmental and health problems. All right, I see this one now from Adeyemi in Ibadan. It says, this is a great opportunity for Nigeria to earn revenue and create jobs. We just need to ensure that the waste is managed properly. Proper management of waste is what Adeyemi is saying now. Okay, so to this one here, it says we can't even manage our own waste. And now we are importing toxic waste from the EU? It is a recipe for disaster. Onyekachi, I beg your pardon, from Port Harcourt has got that to say. And so this one here says, quite interestingly though, says, I am worried about the health implications of importing toxic waste. What about our children's future? And that's what Hawa is really concerned about from Kaduna. Thank you, Hawa. And right here we see this one from Owusu says we should, in Abuja actually, we should be focusing on sustainable development, not importing toxic waste that will harm our environment and health. All right, I don't think Nigeria has the capacity to manage toxic waste from the EU. It's a risk we can't afford to take. Chika from Owerri. All right, so we see this one here. Let's see what this says. Let's see. Okay, this one here is saying this decision is a slap in the face of Nigerians who care about their environment and health. We demand a reversal of this decision. All right, Tosing in Akure. That will be Ondo State, right? If I'm not mistaken, no. All right, and then finally, I think I see this message here, and this one says, I'm not sure what's more shocking, the fact that we are importing toxic waste or the fact that our government thinks it's a good idea. All right, Okeke is in Calabar and he's sent that one to us as well. Well, remember your voice matters now. I don't know. It seems like this is a deal that has been there since 1991. Since 1991, it seems, under the Basel 1991 Basel Convention, right? We have been importing two specific types of waste: mutilated rags and fiber, and refuse-derived fuel. And this is according to the Director, Department of Pollution Control and Environmental Health, Federal Ministry of Environment, Bahijatu Abubakar, explaining this. She's explaining it to us that, there's no crime in this, and is as transparent as possible. After all, there has been the 1991 Basel Convention, which allows for Nigeria to indeed import these two types of waste. And I recall that some Nigerians have said, well, if not BB Blessing now in BB Blessing, oh no, it's not Yanya, that's not where she calls from though. Otako, she has mentioned about a refuse dump somewhere there that is causing a big problem in that place. She had mentioned it time without number. Time and time again, she's come on here on this platform that something needs to be done. Is that not some very valuable... In fact, that refuse dump now should be protected, if you ask me, because there's a lot that we can get from it, right? That's one. And then across Abuja alone, if you were to put all the refuse dumps together, won't you find mutilated rags? Won't you find fiber? Won't you find what else did they say they could find in these things? Refuse derived fuel, which is supposed to be used for energy generation to power cement kilns in the production of cement. I think that's where the conversation is, and that's where the bone of contention is too as well. And it's really getting on the nerves of quite a number of us family members. Hello and good morning. All right, that's a miss though. In case you don't have the number, let's give you the number again: 0907 353 0044. Taking this call. Hello. Hello? Oh, that's a miss. Well, the other number would be 0908 766 8888, right? The WhatsApp portal number. You can send me a voice note. I mean, you don't have the means to put a call through. Everybody understands that now. Get onto the WhatsApp portal and send us a voice note. Let us know your thoughts on this, as we call it, raps, for this very segment of the breakfast show. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Oh, good morning to you.
Yes, I just President of Environmental Protection and Climate Change Management.
Yes,
I just want to say that
who am I on to, please?
Going to import that.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Saying, or I can't imagine it.
Hello?
We generate 42 million tons of waste in Nigeria. We have not been able to recycle 10% of it, and we are going to import.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Very, very sad. Nothing for money anywhere and everywhere. What happened to the generation? What happened to the future generation? What happened? Toxic waste. Imagine the two keywords there, toxic and waste. They are very devastating. Thank you very much.
All right, appreciate. You didn't quite tell me your name, you didn't tell me your location, but it's okay. But please, moving on, as you also engage, let's know your name, let's know your location. It's always important if you are indeed a family member with this platform. Okay, 0907-353-0044 is that number. The other number would be 0908-766-8888. Don't we have enough toxicity already that we are going out now to import toxic waste in the country? Oh, Lord have mercy, somebody be saying now. This person right here says, let the EU use its waste. Nigeria, please spare us this poison. All right? Adenike is saying that let the European Union use its waste. Nigeria should please spare us this poison, he says. All right, let's go take this now. Okay, it's a miss. Too well to call back, and let's engage. All right, so I see more messages coming through. I mean, this one right here, that's across social media platforms now. Let's take this one. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, please. Good morning.
My name is Kenneth. I'm calling from Apo.
Awesome, Kenneth. Talk to us, Kenneth.
Yes, I said, I like I said before, toxic and waste. What we don't care about the future generation. How much is it? If you import toxic waste, in the next 50 years, you are not going to take it out of your environment. It doesn't degrade.
Even when it is well managed, because they say there's management, proper management.
What is management? See, how are we going to manage it? Why is the EU not managing it? Why are they pushing it out? Why is the EU not managing it? Come on, please. The health of Nigeria is more important than any money. Who are we going to spend the money on if we bring it here? Who are we going to spend the money on? Is it not the same people that is going to be affected by the hazard? We generate 42 million tons of waste here. We are not being able to recycle 10% of it. Right. And we're going to bring another one again. Like you already said, it's like using our hand to go and collect fire. It is deplorable, it is immoral, and it is unheard of. Thank you very much.
All right, Kenneth, though, really deplorable, immoral, unheard of. That's what Kenneth has to say, about this. More like was going to call in the problem. I mean, I see you, Deborah. Via the Facebook page, a wall now in Abuja. Deborah is saying, why does our government refuse to solve problems rather than creating another? So, in other words, it says those in principal offices are just very, very interested in creating more problems to add to the problems that is already in existence, especially looking at the conversation that we are having, this morning. But we'll just go head out, take this one now. Hello. All right, that is a miss. Okay, so let's just call it a close already, because a producer's already given us the signal saying, time is not very friendly in this regard. But I just want to appreciate each and every one of us. And the truth is, even if this was an agreement that was reached some time ago and all of that, have we even had the industries that will indeed handle the toxic wastes in itself? Do we have that? Right? Do we have it? And because Nigeria's decision to import waste from the EU is a misguided one. That's potential, disastrous move that prioritizes short-term economic gains. over long-term environmental and health sustainability. Yeah, take it anywhere. That is the fact. The country must rethink its approach to waste management and, of course, prioritize the well-being of its citizens and the environment, because this is the only way that, first of all, they will take us seriously outside the shores of Nigeria now. The EU should take us seriously. World Bank, IMF, these are the ways. This is just the only way that we can be taken seriously, and then we too can indeed begin to reap the benefits of our long-awaited labor, because we're still laboring up until now. But have we seen these things come to fruition today? Well, I'll just stop there. But yeah, thank you so much. Though it's been a great time conversing with you. I'm in the phone lines now. Seems like everybody just woke up. The phone lines, the buzzing right now, but we can't go any further. Appreciate. Right, and the Eagles Morning Rises Breakfast Show indeed comes to a close officially. But then we will also serenade your eardrums with some very wonderful tunes. Don't go away.